Our first of two nor'easters will come tonight. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. And for those of you at Atlantic City International Airport and in Lower Township, the last time you saw measurable snowfall or sleet was December of 2019. That gets snapped tonight. Now, as we look at what's going to happen with this, should be a wintry mix to rain with this nor'easter. Then we have a stronger nor'easter Wednesday night into Thursday. That one could bring big snow, but the question is, how much of that precipitation actually gets into our area? We still need to figure that out. Then we have another weekend with wind chills in the teens and the 20s. Let me step out for your storm checklist here. All throughout the week, we have been giving you more information about what's to happen. And today, we're pretty much at the point where we're just tweaking that information and we're giving it to you right here. Let's take a look at our radar earlier this afternoon. This is our low pressure system that will be moving to the east, bringing us our snow and sleet and rain tonight to Tuesday. Here's our second system. It's in the desert southwest. We are seeing snow in places like Malibu, California. Yes, right in Southern California, down there in the Boo. We are looking for this system to trek its way eastward and eventually be ours as we go into Thursday. These both will be a Miller B type storm. Just show you what happens. Low pressure system goes into the Appalachian Mountains and then it transfers its energy, and another low pressure system forms off the mid-Atlantic coast and then moves to the north and east. When you have this high pressure over in New England, well, you're gonna have cold air available, and that's why we're gonna see some wintry weather with both of these systems here. In terms of our fight for snow, it's no longer a question of warmer models versus colder models. It's a function of drier models versus models with more moisture around with them. So here's how we break down. I'm looking at 6 different models here, and let me show you an example of each. This is the GFS model. This is a scenario where the dry air holds. This is our humidity values for 10 p.m. on Monday. A lot of moist air in Virginia, Delaware, and Maryland. Over in New Jersey, we are still dry at 10 p.m. The result? We are dry in New Jersey, precipitation free in South Jersey for 10 o'clock, and actually most of the night would be relatively dry. Now, the North American model paints a solution with more moist air around even in South Jersey at 10 o'clock, and look what happens. Snow for most of the area at 10 o'clock, and even some heavier snow as well. So there's still big differences this far out. That being said, this is what I believe is going to happen. Precipitation will start between 8 to 11 p.m. on Monday, moving from south to north across the area. The exceptions will be in Burlington and Ocean County, where it starts 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. It is entirely possible that Cape May starts at 8 o'clock, and it might not start in Barn and get light until 2 a.m. So it's going to take a long time for this to work in. Now, here's a look at the radar, which I believe is going to happen here. This is 7 o'clock on Monday. We are dry here in South Jersey. 10 o'clock, we start to get this rain and snow moving in. Probably starts as rain and then flips over to snow or wintry mix pretty quickly. 1 o'clock, it's struggling to move further north, and we see already some mixing as we get into Cumberland County and Cape May County, even a little bit of rain along the shore, because temperatures will be in the upper 30s at this time. So I do believe we're talking about a wetter scenario for the shore, especially as you make your way from Atlantic City on south. Otherwise, look at the temperatures here, just around 32 degrees. Cold enough to make it snow or sleet. This is 7 a.m. on Tuesday. Just a couple of rain showers around for our area. Really, the day is going to be more dry than not for us here in South Jersey. It's the northern half of the state where we are seeing some wintry weather, and then by 7 o'clock on Tuesday, all will be dry here in South Jersey. So here's a look at our snow and sleet totals, pretty much west of the Parkway in Cape May, all of Cumberland County, western half of Atlantic County, coatings to 1.5 inches of snow or sleet with areas of ice. Elsewhere, we're talking about just coatings of snow or sleet. Maybe you get a 1/10 or 2/10 of an inch. Still, it should be our first accumulating snow in many of these places in 13 months. So if you're a snow lover, it's not a lot, but it's something to get excited about. Now, the reason why totals are lower in this blue area, if you're, let's say, south of the Atlantic City Expressway, it's because temperatures are going to be on the warmer side and a lot of this snow will probably melt on contact. If you're north of the Expressway, there's just not a lot of moisture to work with, period, during this time. Let's take a look at our future winds for you as we go into tonight and into our Tuesday here. They're pretty pipsqueak. They're barely going to be blowing here. Sustained winds, 20 miles an hour at most at the shore, 10 on the mainland. Gusts maybe reach 30 at the shore. Not really a big deal for us here. In the coastal flooding, while I will not still rule out minor stage coastal flooding with the Tuesday morning high tide, I do believe most places will be snow free. We'll have updates for you all throughout the evening here. You can follow me on social media. I'm pushing out info there. Joe Mart WX, Facebook and Instagram, Twitter at AC Press Martucci. You can always come back to our website with more info at thepressafac.com/weather. One more thing, too, as I step out, make sure to check out our video on what exactly are nor'easters. You can find that on our website as well.